What's going on, my hard rockin' YouTube amigos? It's Chadalmighty here today, and today I want to tell you guys as to why the system is broken. But first, I want to talk about this gameplay that you're watching right now. This is a free-for-all private match. It starts off as a 1v1 between myself and Belied Martyr. This is just like basically a warm-up match before we get into our actual night of playing Call of Duty and stuff. Now, I am playing with an MTAR here because the MTAR is one of my favorite guns in the game. Scumbag and everybody else, they really enjoy the Vector. I'm not as good with the Vector. I mean, the MTAR is what got me my Kim Strike. The MTAR is what has won me a lot of gun battles and stuff like that. And it's just the gun I feel most comfortable with. Now, with that being said, I get some wicked kills in this game. And I also get some BS mess-ups and stuff. Like, these guys put bullets into me, I don't die. And you're going to see for yourself. But actually, Scumbag pointed out something to me, is I am getting a lot of headshot kill feeds in this. And one thing I've noticed about the MTAR that makes it good for me is if you aim for the chest, and you can start shooting them in the chest, the gun has a natural recoil to work its way up into a headshot. Like, there is another headshot in that feed. So that's one thing to think about when you're using the MTARs. Remember to aim for the chest and let the gun work its way up to the headshot. And typically, you'll get better kills quicker with the MTAR that way. But guys, let's go ahead and get into the commentary topic of the day. And that topic is how the system is actually broken. Before I get into that, I want to give an example of what I'm talking about. So I've been watching The Orange is the New Black. If you guys haven't watched that, it is a Netflix original series, you know, about female prison life and things like that. And it's actually very fascinating. Now, I know a lot of this is, you know, just made up for entertainment purposes and things of that nature. However, there are a lot of things in there that are very true. There's a lot of underlying themes and things like that that make the show very interesting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and warn you, if you're underage or, you know, things bother you or, you know, offend you easily, this probably isn't the show for you because there is a nudity and, you know, language and drug references and things like that. So, forewarning, if you want to watch this show, there are some very intense scenes and drama that goes on there. But anyhow, they actually say a lot in there that the system is broken because they try to work with administration to try to fix problems that come up to them. And, you know, to the administration, these problems don't seem that important or that good. You know, they're petty. I mean, after all, these girls are basically criminals. Why should they have rights? Well, the point is, and the point that they bring out, you know, we are still human beings. We've made mistakes. We've done things wrong. We're not trying to say, you know, we haven't. We're not trying to say that we're innocent, but what we're saying is we are human beings. We have problems. Here they are. And administration actually asks them about their problems a lot of times, but still does nothing about it to fix these problems because they don't view them as human beings. They don't view them as being important. They don't view their opinions as being something that matters. They're only looking out for themselves. Now, why did I tell you guys about that? Well, because, you know, I've been talking about my job and stuff, about how I've been wanting to get out of there, and there's lots of problems going on, and it's been really miserable lately. Well, today we had our big meeting, you know, going over the problems that we are having, and these problems went forth in front of administration, and basically nothing was fixed. So, you know, to me, I feel like the system is broke. Basically what happened today, they told us to just take heed of what's going on, you know, just kind of put everything to the side, pretend like nothing has happened, and just work hard to prevent things from continuing to happen in the future. What I call that is a lack of confidence. I view that as the, you know, somebody that basically just doesn't view our points as something that's valid. Now, the majority of us that had problems have been with this company for a long, long time and rarely ever speak out against anything. Now, my list of things maybe not been as big, and, you know, everybody had different problems and different scenarios. We were not in a conspiracy group or something like that trying to force out anybody. I'm not trying to get anybody fired or get anybody in trouble. I'm just trying to help get the workplace an equal environment for everybody involved so everybody, you know, feels like, you know, it's okay to come to work. Because there was a time when a lot of us, if not all of us, felt good to come to work. We all talked together. We were all good friends and family as well as co-workers. You know, we enjoyed working together. We enjoyed just showing up. Like, we could look at the schedule and it didn't matter who we were working with. 99% of the time, we enjoyed coming to work knowing that we get to see basically our family away from our family. What I feel like has happened with this situation, I feel like, an example, my workplace is like a microwave. And, you know, each and every one of us are components of this microwave. And a few of the components just aren't working too well. Now, what has happened, the microwave has basically stopped working, and instead of going out and buying a new microwave, you know, or fixing the... hang on, bad analogy. I'm getting a bad analogy here. Basically, let's think about it this way. Let's say you bought an appliance for a very reasonable price. Let's say between 30, 40 bucks, you got a brand new appliance for your kitchen or whatever, and this appliance stops working. And you go to a repair shop, and the repairman tells you, well, it's going to be 35 bucks to fix this, plus taxes and, a couple other fees or whatever. So basically, it's going to cost you more to fix this thing than it is to actually just get a new one. Now, it's kind of tricky to play that into the role of humans in a workplace and stuff like that. And I'm not saying just come in and wipe out a bunch of people, leave them jobless, and then go on about your business. But what I'm saying is there are some things in life that just are not fixable, and that's what I feel like the administration feels like is going on here, is either that A, our points are not valid enough, or B, they don't want to take the time to fix they want to take time to fix a problem that's unfixable instead of actually dealing with it straightforward and doing something about it. Like, I feel like nothing was accomplished or done today, and a lot of us feel that way. Now, I know a lot of people have problems, and all of us have problems and concerns and dislikes and likes towards our jobs and stuff. It's going to be like that anywhere and everywhere, and I understand that completely. And I don't have any negative viewpoints towards anyone in particular. I just feel like there's a situation that needs to be corrected in order to better the work environment, not only for the employees, but for the customers and everybody else that is involved. Because if you don't get to go to work and have fun and enjoy yourself, the job's really not worth having. And honestly, I feel I haven't enjoyed my job for a long time, but I have to go in there and put a smile on my face and have a good time. And I try to do the best that I can. I know I'm just as guilty as anyone else with a lot of problems, and I try to work on that the best I can. Sometimes it's harder than others, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But guys, I'm running out of time on this video today. Hopefully you guys get a little bit of my point and information and stuff, and maybe you can share some comments with problems you've had at your workplaces, or how you've corrected those, or what you feel like this situation could do to be a better situation. I know you probably guys don't know the whole story and everything, and probably won't, or probably could just care less. But feel free to leave some comments in the comment section below. We actually are getting really close to the end of this video, but guys, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, this video, this commentary, and all that other good stuff. And if you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff to help this channel grow. I do have some great positive news coming very soon, and I will let you guys know as soon as I can. But guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and YouTube, as always, let's rage.